Ever get that feeling, like someone's reading your freaking soul without saying a word? That's the power of a true INFJ, pal. You know the type. They're sitting in the corner, all calm and quiet, right? And yet somehow, they're the most intimidating person in the room. I mean, what's with that? It ain't just because they're introverted. It's because their presence alone can shake you, stir you, make you question everything. So in today's video, we'll uncover the hidden traits that make a true INFJ so intimidating. All right, listen up. First on the bill, the unseen observer. INFJs, they're like human radars, see? They can sense things others might miss, from micro-expressions to subtle shifts in energy. You could be having a normal conversation, but to them, the way your lips tighten or your eyes flicker speaks volumes, I tell you. And here's the thing. They don't always say what they notice. Nope. They keep it to themselves, letting you wonder if they know more about you than you're comfortable with. The way they see you, without saying a word, can be unsettling, and that's why they can feel intimidating. You'll catch yourself wondering, do they see right through me? And that's where the discomfort starts. Next, let's flap our wings and talk about the real meat of the matter, the depth of their thoughts. INFJs, these folks are some of the most introspective birds you'll ever come across. Their minds, always clucking and pecking away, analyzing, understanding, connecting dots that, heck, most of us don't even notice. Imagine squawking with someone who's constantly living in another layer of thought, one that's way more complex than yours. It's almost like they're a few steps ahead, and that can be intimidating, especially when they don't feel the need to share every single thought. You're left wondering, are they analyzing me right now? What do they think of me? Thirdly, the protector's gaze. These INFJs, they're fiercely protective of the folks they care about, and they'll do whatever it takes to defend them. When you're under their watch, you're protected, and that ain't always a comfortable feeling, especially if you ain't never experienced it before. You might feel like you're being constantly judged or observed in ways you're not used to, and that can feel, intimidating. Because in the back of your mind, you're aware that if you step out of line, they won't hesitate to step in. It's like being under the watchful eye of someone who holds you to a higher standard. That level of care can make you feel both safe and uneasy, all at the same time. Fourthly, INFJs, they're famous for this mask of mystery. See, they don't show all their cards at once, no sir. In fact, they rarely show their true selves to anyone. They reveal only what's necessary and keep the rest hidden, creating this aura of mystery, right, that people just can't quite crack. To most, this creates a sense of unease. You're never quite sure if you're seeing the real them. You get a glimpse into their world, but that door is always just slightly ajar, leaving you craving more, yet also feeling intimidated. That unknown, that secrecy, that's part of the INFJ's power. They hold a piece of themselves back, and that's what keeps everyone guessing. All right, moving on to number 5, let's rap about the subtle manipulator. Now hold on a minute, don't jump the gun here. INFJs, they ain't exactly pulling strings in the usual way. They don't strong-arm folks or get all up in their faces. Nope, instead, they're all about working the scene, shifting the energy around them without you even clocking it. Whether it's through smooth talking, picking just the right words, or getting folks fired up, they get people moving in the right direction without saying much at all. This quiet type of influence can leave others feeling like they've been kind of nudged into something without knowing how or why. Now that's a boss move, and it can be real unnerving to be on the receiving end of that kind of thing. Sixthly, one of the most, shall we say, talked about aspects of an INFJ is their unspoken judgment. These INFJs are real good at reading people, folks. They can figure out someone's character almost instantly, and their judgment is often spot on. But they don't say anything about it. They keep their thoughts to themselves, but that doesn't mean they ain't forming opinions. This silent evaluation can be incredibly intimidating, especially if you feel like they're silently judging you. It's as if they have the power to see all your flaws and strengths without even saying a word. And trust me, most people don't want to be under that kind of scrutiny. Seventhly, there's the unnerving silence. INFJs are comfortable with silence. In fact, they often thrive in it. While others, they may feel the need to fill every gap in conversation with words, the INFJ, he'll sit in complete silence, reflecting on what was just said or what's happening around them. That silence, it can be very intimidating because most people, they can't handle it. They feel the pressure to speak, to fill that void. But the INFJ, he's perfectly content to remain silent, which makes the entire situation feel weighted and heavy. And when they do speak, it's often profound, adding even more depth to the moment. Eighthly, let's talk about the reluctant leader, shall we? Even though INFJs are introverts, they got this quiet leadership quality that can shock folks. They don't go out of their way to lead, but when they're passionate about something, a cause, a project, a vision, they step up without any hesitation. Now the thing is, their leadership, it's different. It's subtle but powerful. People follow them because they believe in their vision, and this quiet power can be intimidating. After all, when you think of a leader, you don't usually think of someone as soft-spoken and introverted, but the INFJ shows that leadership ain't about being loud, it's about inspiring others. And that's what makes them so darn powerful. Ninth, emotions. INFJs, they feel them deeply, every single one. And when they connect with you, they connect with all of you, the good, the bad, and everything in between. The emotional intensity they bring, whoa, it can be overwhelming, especially for those who aren't used to feeling things so deeply. It's not just that they empathize with you, it's that they feel your emotions as their own. That level of emotional connection can be intimidating because it forces you to confront your own vulnerabilities, your own emotional landscape. And not everyone is ready for that kind of deep connection. Yet for those who choose to lean in rather than retreat, that depth becomes a wellspring of understanding and comfort. In the space an INFJ holds for you, healing can take root and genuine transformation begins. Finally, in a world of ordinary fowl, behold, INFJs possess a nature most unpredictable. Despite their calculated demeanor, they can surprise you. Yes, they can. With their actions, decisions, and even their responses. Their intuition guides them, you see, and sometimes that means they'll act in ways that others didn't see coming. One moment, they're calm and collected, and the next, they're shaking up the whole situation. This unpredictability, this ability to switch gears, makes them all the more intimidating. You never really know what to expect, folks, and that's exactly how they like it. So there you have it, the quiet storm that is the INFJ personality. It ain't about being loud or commanding attention. It's about depth, complexity, and a presence that makes everyone around them feel like they're, in the presence of something more profound than they can understand. If you've ever felt like intimidated by an INFJ, it's not your fault. It's just who they are. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever encountered an INFJ who left you feeling this way? Share your thoughts, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights into the fascinating world of personality types. Until next time.